Hi, welcome back to Old House DIY. Common problem in old houses like this is they weren't designed for electricity and lighting, so how do I get a light switch over there to switch a light on over there? The answer is in this box, so we'll go have a look at this box and I'll explain what we're about to do. What do we have? This is the Quinetic system, distributed in the UK from TLC, not sponsored. The system works on a series of piezoelectric or crystal driven wireless switches. So this switch will activate this plug socket for the room we've just seen, so it will switch on a standard lamp. But the beauty about this is it will fit into a standard vari-grid light system along with the normal 2-gang switch. So I can combine all of these to make a normal looking light switch. This over here, this is the next generation. We're going to be putting these in the utility today. This replaces your standard light switch, but it has a built-in receiver on the back. So this switch works as a switch and as a wireless controller. And then this is another set of piezoelectric switches. So what I'm going to be able to do this is put one of these at the top of the stairs, one of these at the entrance to the room, and one of these at the bottom of the stairs. So this can control the top of the stair light and the one in the room. So let's start by putting the power off, and then we can take some switches off. I'm not a professional electrician. What I'm doing here is not an instructional video, so please, if you're not sure, don't listen to me. Take professional advice. If in doubt, don't. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get switch power off. One little trick I do use, because this switchboard is not the clearest, I have a series of these little gizmos. This is a flasher and a buzzer that I'll put into the light socket in the room I'm working on, so I can be sure when this stops making sound that I've got no power coming, and then I can check once I'm in there. So I'll go and put this in. There you go. I don't know whether you can hear that beeping away, but I definitely can. Now, I think this one is going to be the lights circuit, but we'll find out. No. Let's try another light circuit. There we go. Excellent. One thing I also like to do, comes from my background at work, lock out and tag out. It just stops anybody switching a breaker while I'm working on the circuit. Now, if somebody thinks, oh, why the light's gone off, I can switch them back off. So you just put a tab to stop the breaker operating, and then it comes with a padlock. It's not a security padlock, it's just to stop people easily taking it off. And there we go. That'll mean, hopefully, nobody will switch the power back on when I'm working. So let's go into the room, check for power, and then start working on the switches. When I say I'm not a professional electrician, particularly don't trust these things. I know I've got no power, I'm confident on the circuits, my little light buzzer's not working, and I've checked this, so let's take this switch panel off. Great little eBay special, this electric screwdriver. It's no good for big screws, but for little switch panels like this, it's fantastic. Right, pull it off, and we just, yep, nothing, no power. So I can take the cables out, and then I can start assembling the new bit. We've got our common, our L1 and our L2. We just disconnect those, and this is going to be replaced just by another conventional switch. But take this off, disconnect it so we can poke the cables through, because with these, it's easier if you poke the cables through. So we've got our L1, our L2 and our common wired up to this normal switch. This normal switch just pushes into this metal faceplate. There we go. The switches are designed to fit into a 25mm deep back box, but that is actually quite tight. But I don't want to, if I don't have to, change it, so it seems to be fitting so far. And then this is the wireless switch, no cables to do on this one. This one just slots in and then pushes home. Next switch, and then I'll put the power on and calibrate it. The second one's on. Just pop the Kinetic switch in now. There it goes, seats home. Go switch the power on, see if the lights work. Power back on. Yep, lights are on, lights are off. Now we've got to set up for our power switch. We've got our two switches in now, so what we have to do is pair the receiver. So we have to power on the receiver, press the button for 3 seconds, then press one light switch that'll power it, and then repeat over there. So let's switch this on. 1, 2, 3, lights flashing, and pair that one. That looks, the light's gone off, it looks like it's paired. Pair the next one. 1, 2, 3. Pair the next one. That should be it. Now let's give it a try. Just in case you don't believe me, I'll put in one of my noisemakers. No power. Oh. There we go. And then from over here. And then light on, light off. Light on, light off. So we've got these two working to control what will be a floor lamp over there. Let's go put up the other set with the built-in receivers into the utility room. Now we're on to the next room with this Kinetic light switch project today. We've got two lights here which are controlled by a single gang switch over by the door. Then we've got a light at the top of the stairs which is controlled by a switch at the top and a switch at the bottom. The problem is if you're coming down these stairs, there's no way to switch these lights on until you get to the top here. So what I'm doing, I'm fitting a Kinetic switch, single gang Kinetic switch with a light with a built-in receiver up here, another Kinetic with built-in receiver down there. Those will directly control these lights and these lights. And then this two-way switch here, I'm blanking off, connecting through, and I'm going to put a 2-gang Kinetic switch there. So it means when you come down the stairs, you can switch off this light and switch on this light, and vice versa. No room to swing a cat up here. This is the upstairs switch for the light at the top of the landing. We've got earths looped together, neutrals grouped together, and then we've got the live on a COM1, COM2. But when I open this switch, little tiny screw falls out. Look at that. That wasn't me. I may not be a professional, but that screw, I can tell by looking at all the coppers, it wasn't properly tightened. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that. I should probably put those together in a jumper and loop them out. I'll also probably replace these with maintenance-free Wagos, but we're going to come across a problem with finding space in the back of this box. So I may have to take this box off and see if we can put a deeper box in. There we go, we've got this switch. Now that's operating the top. Now we need to pair our double switch. To do that, we press and hold this for 6 and then press this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Working from there, working from there. Although you can't see it, that one's working the downstairs. There we go. Just put this back on the wall where the plate was downstairs and we're all sorted. So, thanks for watching. I hope you found this quick video on this Kinetic system useful and give you an idea of a way you can avoid chasing out cable runs in your old walls. So, thanks for watching. Please stick around, like and subscribe. See you next time.